Let's begin by confronting a hard truth. You are not cherished the way you believe. You are convenient, accepted when you serve a purpose, useful when you fulfill expectations. Society did not teach you this. Instead, it lulled you with promises. Be kind, be agreeable, be lovable, and you will be safe. But safety built on affection is the most fragile shield of all. Since childhood, you were taught that kindness ensures acceptance, that to be loved is to be protected. Yet no one warned you. Kindness without caution is an invitation to be wounded. Every smile, every selfless act without discretion is noted, catalogued, weighed, not as evidence of your goodness, but of your limits, of how far you can be bent before you break. Deep down, you already know, love is fickle. It shifts with emotions, moods, misunderstandings. The loyalty you trusted can vanish with a single disagreement, a moment of human weakness. But fear carves itself into the mind. Fear is remembered when affection is forgotten. I'm not speaking of the fear born of cruelty or humiliation. That is a blunt tool that shatters rather than shapes. True fear, the one that endures, is born of respect. It is the silent contract between two minds. Cross this boundary, and the cost will be too great. Here is the secret no one wants to say aloud. In leadership, in influence, even in simple survival, it is safer to be respected, even feared, than to be loved. History echoes with the fall of those who craved adoration. They built towers of affection, only to watch them crumble at the first storm of betrayal. Excessive kindness is seen not as a virtue, but as an opening, a weakness. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. Modern society outwardly condemns his teachings, but in private, it practices them every day. You've been deceived, taught that firmness is brutality, that clear boundaries are oppressive. But who benefits from a world where you are defenseless? Those who seek to break you. Because despite appearances, human beings are guided not by loyalty, but by interest. Loyalty endures as long as it serves the self. Respect, however, endures as long as consequences are real. The wise know when to show strength and when to show mercy. Power rests on two pillars: laws, which define limits, and force, which ensures those limits matter. A law without force is a suggestion. Force without law is chaos. Master both, and you command true authority. You might recoil at this. It sounds harsh, even cynical. But look at the world around you. How many gentle souls have been crushed beneath the very people they uplifted? How many generous hands have been bitten? And yet, the myth persists. That love will protect you. It won't. Only respected authority can shield you, not popularity, not good intentions. Respect, and yes, a measured fear, is your armor. Because respect endures where love decays. Understand this. Power is not granted by affection. It is commanded by presence, by boundaries, by consequence. This is not a call to tyranny. True power is not in oppression, but in mastery over human nature. People respect what they fear losing. They disdain what they assume will always forgive. Human psychology is constant, predictable, a dance between self-interest and self-preservation. If you wish to lead, to influence, even simply to survive without being devoured, you must accept this balance. Harness it, master it. Do not seek to be loved. Seek to be respected. Be fair, but unyielding. Be kind, but not indulgent. Keep your emotions sharp, your awareness sharper. Anticipate betrayal. Prepare for it without paranoia, but with certainty. Because when your test comes, and it will, your survival will not rest on how beloved you were, but how firmly you commanded respect. People forget kindness. They remember strength. Machiavelli did not glamorize cruelty. He revealed necessity. Effective power always leans toward respect born of cautious fear, not the fleeting applause of love. If you understand this distinction, you will hold a power that endures beyond moods, beyond betrayals, beyond storms. Authority must be strategic, not absolute. Unwavering displays of strength dull over time, but selective firmness, delivered only when necessary, becomes legendary. Predictability is a leader's death sentence. Unpredictability is life. Who inspires more caution? The one who lashes out predictably, or the one who acts with ruthless precision only when it truly matters? It is not loudness that earns fear. It is silence, broken only at the precise, devastating moment. And the gravest mistake a leader can make is chasing universal approval. The moment you seek to please everyone, you lose yourself. You dilute your will. You betray your own center. True leadership is built on the willingness to make hard decisions, even when they are despised in the moment, even when they cost you applause. History remembers the decisive, not the agreeable. Think for a moment of the figures who shaped civilization. Were they beloved in their time? Rarely. They were feared, they were respected, and they endured. Leadership demands loneliness. You will walk alone more often than you walk among friends. The air thins at the heights of real authority. The higher you climb, the fewer understand your choices, the fewer share your vision, the more envy grows in their hearts. It is inevitable. It is also liberating. Once you accept loneliness, you are free. You no longer cling to the opinions of the unready. You see more clearly. You act more cleanly. Power must not be shared lightly. Those who have not earned it will resent it. They will seek to poison it. The wise leader guards access to their inner world. They keep their true thoughts hidden. They reveal intentions selectively. Mystery is a shield. Predictability is a blade pointed at your own heart. Let no one fully anticipate you. Keep your adversaries unsure. Keep your allies cautious. What they do not know, they cannot use against you. Real power is not about domination. It is about mastery of perception. Understand what drives others, their fears, their desires, their insecurities. Shape your influence accordingly. Those who control the emotional currents of others, not with cruelty, but with strategic understanding, wield true power. Most people act from self-interest, cloaked in the illusion of morality. When you pierce that illusion, you step into reality. Machiavellian leadership is not the triumph of evil. It is the triumph of vision over delusion. Would you rather be seen as good or as strong? The answer defines your destiny. Those seen as good are often used, discarded, forgotten. Those seen as strong are respected and remembered. Controlled kindness is powerful. Random kindness is suicide. Give with precision. Protect your boundaries. If you doubt when to be firm, you have already lost. Respect is eroded by hesitation, never by clarity. And here is the final truth you must swallow. Bitter as it may be, power is never truly owned. It is borrowed. It exists only as long as others agree to it, even unconsciously. It is a shared myth, a fragile story told between you and them. What happens when they stop believing? Power evaporates. That is why leadership is a living art, an endless dance of vigilance, recalibration, and silent negotiation. You are never as secure as you feel. You are always one breath, one moment, one miscalculation from collapse. But that vigilance, that edge, is not your enemy. It is your lifeline. Those who live on that edge, those who accept that leadership is an endless balancing act, are the ones who shape the world. Power is not peace. Power is tension. It is risk. It is beauty forged in fire. In that endless uncertainty, true greatness is born. So I leave you with this question. Do you seek the comfort of love, or the permanence of respect. If it is comfort you crave, power is not your path. But if you are willing to embrace the abyss, to walk the razor's edge between admiration and fear, then perhaps, just perhaps, you are ready to lead. Not by begging for loyalty, but by commanding it, with silence, with strength, with wisdom sharpened by reality. And when you master that, you will not merely survive, you will endure. You will leave a mark that no storm, no betrayal, no fleeting affection can erase. You will have touched the core of real power, and it will echo long after love has faded into memory.